Good morning from Simply Media and Diva Brown, the publisher. Today we're doing a lifestyle topic, and it's 10 decisions a day, and then stress starts. And it's an interesting article that we got from fastcompany.com. Now, we have no direct connection with them, but I get it every day, and I find good ideas, usually one a day, and that's a lot. That's 365 a year, if I can still count. And I think it's worthwhile. What does this mean? It means that when we looked into 95 Habits of Healthy People, one of our titles, we came across this article, which I'd put aside and thought about, which is the less is more in terms of stress in you. In other words, you get 10 decisions a day. What does that mean? Big, little? Well, it turns out the evidence is it doesn't really matter whether it's big or little. If you have to make it, it's one. So, if you go to Starbucks in the morning and you ask for milk in your coffee, that's one. You're down to 9. Sugar, 2, down to 8. Now, the point about this is that even little things weigh on you. And I've found what's interesting is people under stress who do all kinds of things, therapy, yoga, various things to help themselves, don't do this simple thing. And that is simplify your life. Now, one thing you can do is obviously make a cup of coffee at home. You can either make your own, and which I do in a French press, or use a Keurig or something like that. You make no decisions then. And when you go into your refrigerator, you just get milk if you want it, or cream, and you get sugar. No decisions. So, the point is, I learned this long, long ago about black coffee. If I wanted to make a friend on a sales call and a secretary or assistant asked if I wanted coffee, I said yes. They asked me how. I said black, plain. It cheered them up. That's when I started to realize how important this is, because the point is, if you ask for cream, well, how much? You want sugar? How much? Things like that. It causes stress. Eliminate it, because it eliminates stress for other people too. And that's one reason that great French restaurants and Italian restaurants in Europe, and those here, many do this, they have a plate of the day. They have a special. Just order it. You don't have to tell the chef how to cook the food. If you want to tell the chef how to cook the food, go home and cook it yourself. Now, that's a little abrupt, perhaps. But the point is, when I've been in France back in the day, in Italy, I had chefs come out, and they really liked the fact. I said, well, when they asked me questions, I said, well, however the chef thinks, it's fine. And they like it. So it creates a good feeling. And anytime you can eliminate stress, it's important. Fewer choices, think 10 a day, and have a better life. Give it a shot. Now, we can't always get to 10 at one shot. Now, what I noticed was people, as I said, that had problems with their stress level kept telling me how unimportant it is. It is important. Recognize it. Now, you can still make more decisions, but understand there's a penalty point for doing so. And it's a worthy thing to pick up. How do you avoid making decisions that aren't necessary? How can you make your life simpler? That goes for work too. It goes for food you buy at the store. I buy the same stuff. I eat the same stuff. And that doesn't mean I don't get something else sometimes, but it does mean I try to cut down on the decisions. So that's our advice for the day. To make your life better is just consider what you can do to cut down on decisions. The big ones, the little ones, all of them. Thank you for Simply.